Spirited Reviews. My name is Randy.
I'm Justin.
I'm Norm.
And I'm Zach.
Our goal here is to give you honest reviews, bold takes, and questionable wisdom. Justin, what are we doing today?
Today, we have a bottle review. We've completed some baseline ratings for everybody in a rating sheet that's going to be attached in the description below. But basically, we have that so everybody can reference that and kind of see where you kind of line up with us based on our what we call distillery series as more of a baseline set of whiskeys. But yeah, just refer to that sheet and kind of see where you follow, and that way these reviews will kind of help you out, kind of pinpoint if something's worth buying for you.
Yeah, so tonight, boys, we're going to be drinking Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, the A batch, A125, so the first release this year from Heaven Hill.
All right. And proof on this pour is going to be 118.2. We're looking at a 10-year, 7-month age statement now that Elijah Craig has gone to this more precise age statement, starting with C923 last or 2023. Mash bill on this is 78% corn, 12% rye, and 10% malted barley with an MSRP of $75.
Yeah, it seems to be somewhat of a pattern, I guess, as of last year and this year, that the A batches are going to be the lower proof and the youngest of all of them. We'll see how that trend keeps up for the rest of the year, though.
You think they're going to drop a wild one this year?
They better.
Yeah.
They do. It'll probably be the C batch if it's follows suit with. Yeah. It seems they seem like they get older throughout the year.
I mean, but go back in history like B521. I mean, it's not always a C batch. Everybody always says the C batch is better, but it's not in history. I mean,
no, not necessarily. I just mean like the last couple of years they've been following this trend where that age statement has kind of gone away, is like the 12-year minimum thing, and and now it's like A seems to be the youngest and lowest proof, B creeps up there, and then C seems to be the highest of all of them, but not necessarily the best batch.
Yeah.
I wonder if
before we get into the nose real quick, guys, just down in the description below, there's going to be a link to our Discord. Come join us, hang out, talk with us. We're going to have lots of awesome nerds there that you can hang out with, share samples with. We're going to be posting store links, etc. It's going to be a great community, so come join us, and it's free.
Very important. Cheers. Let's get on this nose.
Yep.
Yeah. Cheers.
Oh,
the nose. Yeah. Before, we're going to be huffing this for a second. I haven't touched the ECPB in a very long time. Question for the community down below. Outside of the C923 with the 13-year, 9 months, has there been a release that's been age stated to taste versus the 12-year that's been better than a 12-year release? I'd like to know.
I think it's funny because I always I think sometimes we get caught in the weeds with this stuff, and I think we convince ourselves, the stag batch is better than this one, and the ECBP C923 is better than A125, and like what percentages are we talking about? Is it if C923 is 100% everything you want, it's so much better than everything else. What is C924? What is B521? Like what percentage would you put it? And that's always what drives me nuts when people like talk in this loud, definitive term. This is the best one. This is so much better. And these are trash and they're not as good. And it's like, to me, it's always been like a couple percent points less. It's never like C923 is 100% what I want. And, man, the next year at A124 was, 50%. No, that's not true. It's not 70%. It's still damn good whiskey.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
All right, man.
Okay. I can kick us off on this one's coming across pretty tight on the nose for me. It seems like it's not fully developed. I'm getting a little bit of oak. I'm getting a lot of ethanol. It's kind of assaulting me, but it's like a swift punch. It's not a well developed nose for me. But I guess the one thing I'll comment is I'm getting like leather shoes in a wooden box. Yeah.
Real quick, I will say we all are drinking from the same bottle. We all got samples from Randy. So laser codes don't matter if there are any specific ones for this batch. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Randy.
Yeah. You guys, I think, I mean, for me, Zach, I agree 100%. It's a very tight nose. I'm wondering myself, like, do we not allow time to open? I kind of want to whisk this bad boy up and see if it fires up or something. But
we've had it pulled for like
Yeah.
at least 10 minutes.
yeah, no, it's just I feel like it's like, you know, what did we do wrong? I guess is what I'm thinking.
I didn't even see what happened over there. You guys.
You're gonna have to watch the video.
yeah.
You might get any nuttiness.
I'm getting less nuttiness than what I have gotten on a lot of other batches. I will say that. I feel that's one specific thing. I have gotten more nuttiness on other batches for sure. This one, it just feels a little more like berry forward than any of the other ones I've had.
I am getting the one note I keep getting, and I'm trying to get around it, is I'm getting like the Rick House floor. Like I'm picking up like that like not like a Rick House, like the wood, but like the floor. Like you're kicking up the dirt. You're getting like, it's kind of that musty note almost.
Yeah,
I don't get that specifically, but
I'm getting assaulted here, like Zach. It's funny. It's only 118 proof. 118 at what changed 0.2, and it's pretty aggressive.
Yeah,
like I would like more off this, and maybe we should.
How would you describe how it crawls up your nose?
Like it's like an inchworm with a machine gun.
With the machine gun,
It's just man.
Yeah,
It's starting to dissipate a little bit like as we sit here.
Ultra berry profile, maybe.
Ultra berry.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. This is no damn inchworm. This isn't just crawling up my nose. This is like a getting driven my nose.
It punches pretty hard up there.
It makes yeah. Well, let's taste it now.
Yeah, let's taste it.
See where it goes. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So nose does not equal palate.
No.
Right off the bat.
Nope.
Well,
not at all.
I mean,
my turn.
Yeah. No, Zach, go ahead. Zach, go.
The one thing that's carrying over from the nose to palate for me is the berries got darker and more developed on the palates. That's the one thing that carried over for me.
I mean, you want to add anything else since you're?
Oh well, yeah, sure.
Roll with it, baby.
No, that's it, man. That's all he's got.
It's like berries.
It reminds me of like an acid cigar. You know how sweetened the wrappers are.
Yep.
You lick those when you go to smoke.
Yep.
It's like a very sweet cigar wrapper leaf.
Yeah, great note. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was again, it was the here, let's see what we got here. Cheers, you know, this is gonna be I'm digging this. This is I'm with you on the cigar note. The berries I wasn't picking up on the nose, definitely coming across on the palate. The Rick House dirt floor that I got became this Rick House sweet oak. It actually has a nice oak profile to it. I'm pleasantly surprised by this. Justin?
Yeah, I just took another sip.
Yeah. He's like, can't talk right now.
To me, this punches higher than its proof to me. It drinks hotter for sure. Yeah. I remember we're doing this review later than what we would probably like to do in the future. So I've seen a lot of reviews on this. could not disagree more with more
Yeah.
people that this is a very good batch. In my opinion, this is a very good batch. And these are always, to me, some of the best value barrel proofs that you can get out there anyway, age statement wise, Proof Point, Heaven Hill, you know what I mean? This is a great palette. The flavor is fantastic. It's still finishing. Like I can't complain about anything here. Lots of berries. I don't get a lot of nuttiness. Nuttiness is usually what kills it for me on Heaven Hill, and I don't have anything bad to say about this batch. Everybody questioned it because of the age and all that stuff, and I think you can say it's all bullshit. Throw that shit out the window. Like, it's just numbers. You drink bourbon.
What you got?
This
Norm?
is good.
I'm really surprised. I like this a lot. It's that berry that we keep saying. It's so sweet. It's pushing my sweetness level, like what I prefer. I prefer really sweet, and this is right up against that. And then it draws back because the heat comes in. I'd say it's almost like two different pours, right? I'm having two different experiences here, and I don't want to say it's unbalanced because of that, but it's giving me two different experiences. It's giving me that berry, that sweetness, and then that heat that just lasts and lasts and lasts. Yeah, I'm excited to score this one. That's a bit of a surprise there.
This plays into what I was talking about, where everybody like bashes it, and it's like they feel like they have to say one is definitively better than the other one, and play the game. And it's like, I mean, how many people, if you pull them, I've heard people, so I know this in the Discord, that will say I've had a bad batch. I haven't had one that made me regret the purchase at the price ever.
Right?
None of these. That's what I'm saying with
At
these.
the price, I mean, I've never bought one of these and been like, oh man, that sucked.
Mhm.
Nope, never uttered that. And you can get. I
don't know what happened. I didn't have anything to say.
Yeah, I mean, that's all right. You guys have anything you want to
I will
add?
say the only thing else I want to add, unless Zach wants to add anything else here, is the finish is so good on this, and then that flavor you get after it, like I just want to take another drink of it. Like
I keep
drink.
This is one of those batches that I want to keep drinking it.
Yeah.
And this one surprised me. I heavily influenced by people I've watched and trusted, and wow, I could not disagree more with what I have seen so far. Yeah. This is fantastic. This is a fantastic batch.
Yeah, the one thing I love the finish, just like Justin. It has like this minty barrel note that that's what's kind of drawing me back. And I'm like, oh man, I want to taste that again. Like, and it's full foot, and it's a long finish, but I want to taste that full like force finish at the very beginning of the finish, and I just get that beautiful minty barrel note. I don't know. It's like a very sharp, good char. The cigar is really the baseline for me. That sweet cigar wrapper. If you're a big fan of those acid cigars, that's a brand. If you're not a cigar smoker, but to me they have super sweet wrappers, and it makes them really accessible because of that. And so this pour also, to follow that, is very accessible.
Yeah,
I'm not a cigar smoker, so I can't like specifically relate to that, but I can say this is very sweet and very enjoyable pour.
Yeah, I think Zach explained it well enough to where if you're not, you can still kind of close your eyes and
100%.
envision what that would taste like, and that's key. All right, I mean, I'm dying to score this thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's bring up the fancy review sheet.
Yeah, put a number on it.
Let's go,
and let's put a number on this thing. Norm, you want to start us?
I'll absolutely start. So the sweetness, and as I've been sitting with it, and there's been a little bit of smoke from the char from the barrel to come off. What I appreciate about this over like a C9, over a C923,
talking serious right now,
it is the sweetness. The sweetness is just incredible on this pour. And if I had to put this in Here we go. If I had to put this in a glass to let it sit for like 15 minutes, I can't imagine what it would be as the bottle goes down. What it's going to be. This is high for me. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go like an 8.1. I don't own this. I would like to own this. I'd like to have a backup bottle, and I would share this with people to either get them really excited about a high proof sweet whiskey that does not match the nose. This is incredible. And I use incredible a lot, so don't at me at the comments. I use that a lot. It's a really good whiskey.
What can you say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this a 7.6.
Okay,
that's high for you, Zach.
That's high. Yeah.
We had Rare Breed recently in the distillery series. Obviously, Rare Breed's cheaper than this bottle. Not significantly so, but I'm preferring what I'm getting out of this class is bringing more to the table than Rare Breed does. So a lot of people use that as a comparison. I think this could, at least for this quarter, whatever of the release calendar from January to May, this could instead be your benchmark pour. So I'm going to give it a 7.6.
Yeah, well said. I'm going to give it a 7.9, and only reason why it's not an 8 is because it's a batch, and I refuse to back up batches because I feel like we get in this game where we're comparing, and you buy an extra of the C923, and then you
right. The guy who says I refuse to back up batches, and I look at your display.
No backups.
It's a new motto. It's a new one. Okay.
But no, my point is this is my thing is it is purely it is a wonderful pour. It is not a backup worthy pour. I would give it a higher score if we didn't have probably the backup level to it. Matter of fact, I'm going to change my score. I'm going 8.1 with the caveat that here's why. I would not back it up, but it is that good of a pour. I think that we get caught in this game of batches, and there's so many batches, some releases we're constantly chasing. I think this is a great bottle. Buy this bottle. Don't buy any other bottle batch this year, and enjoy this bottle. And when it's gone, maybe buy a different one.
Right. Justin, drop the laser code in the description.
Yeah. Laser code it up. That's my thing is right. So I want to get a higher score, but I didn't because I want to back it up. It is a higher score. This is a great pour for me. I don't understand the scores. I don't understand the nitpicking that happens with the ECBPs where people, same thing. I feel the same thing about Stags. I think, people want to nitpick and get crazy. Just enjoy it. Don't sometimes we get so far in the weeds we don't enjoy what we're doing, and we make it something it doesn't need to be.
True.
Buy this when it's gone, buy another batch. They're all good. I've never had a bad batch, and especially for the price. I mean, $55 at Costco. Come on. I mean, come on.
And, and this batch is still sitting around because
it's sitting.
A lot of other specific people gave it not so great reviews, and people are heavily influenced by that.
And I get it that the batch thing is a fatigue. You release 3 a year, people are like, oh my god, another one. I haven't finished A124 and I'm buying A125 and I bought B5. I get it.
Yep. Well,
don't chase them all.
How about I'll give it a score. Right? I'll give it a score, and then maybe we'll just see if it beats C924. So I'm gonna give it. I'll give it an 8.0. I would think about backing this up, to be honest. It's good enough that I would think about backing it up. Like if this were to go, I don't know, at Costco at $55, I might just buy 2 of them, to be honest. Like right now, like I don't have this bottle because you got it and shared it with us. I probably am gonna get this one. Because it's good enough for me to have, and it's just I don't know if I could say anything else. If people are sleeping on this one because of the stats, don't sleep on this one. It's good.
It's a whole thing, right? We people freaked out. They dropped the age statement.
I don't care about that.
After 8 years, it starts getting characteristics. It's good. High in the rick house, low in the rick house. All things matter. It's not just about years. It's not just about age, So
Before
Well,
we
with that,
jump
let's.
in,
Oh yeah, go ahead,
real
Zach.
quick before we jump into comparison, to speak to the batch fatigue. So I bought 2 C923s, and I still have. I mean, one is like this full, but the other one is completely full. And so, if you're juxtaposing maybe my score against everyone else's, I have that C923 now. I do kind of treat it as more special because I think of it as that way. But yeah, certainly if I was buying every batch, I don't know, and I haven't bought a batch in a long time. This may actually be the first ECBP after C923.
I agree.
At least chronologically.
Yeah.
So I don't have it playing into my score quite as much as some others might. So if I had bought all of the ones from 2024, I don't know. Anyways, let's try out C924.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Zach, you want to split that other bottle of C923 with me?
I got you, Norm.
Zach, you wanna hit the stats on C924 real quick since we're gonna compare them
real quick. Yeah, so C924 is 129 proof. So we're looking at a pretty hefty proof point jump. 10.8 proof point to be exact. It's also 3 months older. It's 11 years flat. It's the same mash bill, 78% corn, 12% rye, 10% malted barley, same MSRP, $75. You could probably find this batch
jump
still if you really look for it too. I mean, the way ECBPs have been going lately, I wouldn't say this is impossible.
No, you can find these. And hey, while we're getting into this, just so everybody understands, so we're creating a free community. We're trying to do things without making the consumer pay. That's our goal, is to make it to where we can do things and offer things without it being the people like us paying the way. If you could really do us a favor and like and comment and interact with us, join our Discord, it would be a huge help to us. Man, again, we're on the C924.
Yeah, I'm gonna nose it. I'm gonna sip it. I'm gonna do a quick compare on my end.
Yeah, I'll say real quickly, the nose is a lot darker.
I was thinking the same thing, Zach. It actually has more of a darker profile. But what's funny is we talk about dirty cherries, and I am getting more of that dirty cherry profile, more of that richer, deeper, darker.
Getting a lot of oak on the palate as well, or on the nose. I haven't tried it yet.
I'm getting.
Right,
I got a sip in. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
this is terrible. Don't buy this one. It's another shit product from ECBP, and
So just based off of hanging out with you guys and sipping whiskey, I kind of know where this is going to go. I think the A125 for me is more my profile. It's that sweetness. It's just all of it. This is going to lean darker. It's going to lean cherry. It's going to lean oak, and the proof it makes sense. But I prefer the A125. Yeah.
Zach, you ready to talk, or you want me to kick in?
Just right off the rip for an A125 as well. This is certainly darker. But I wish I had more sweetness, and maybe it's the comparison of the two. I mean, I don't think it needs. I don't think it needs quite as much sweetness to be better than A125, but since it doesn't have nearly as much, it's kind of knocking it. And it is also a little bit hotter on the palate too. I'm definitely getting it's not a tongue tingle. I'm getting tingles in my gums. It's very coating.
Yeah.
So I think for me, A125 is a banger. That's a great bottle. I don't understand scoring. However, I will say this, that it's to me, it's an apple and orange comparison. This is your apple, your sweetness. It's a much sweeter driven profile. This to me is more like a Milky Way candy bar, caramel, nougat, oak. So I say this so that if you're thinking a profile like, oh, that sounds amazing, again, really good pour, not bad. Go buy. If you want that, if you want the oak, if you want the sweet, if you want the more the oaky tannins, the nougat, the caramel, the dark chocolate, or darker, richer profile, dude, C924 is a banger for the price. still sitting on shelves. I mean, still can find it probably.
Yep.
A125. I don't understand the hate. I'm making a whole lot of noise on my wood. I apologize, everyone. I'm just perplexed. I go through this all the time. I watch these reviews and these people knock it. I mean, if this is an 8 for me, this is a 7-8.
Okay. I think I prefer the slightly darker profile, but just barely.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
if I'm at an 8 on A125, I'm at like an 8.1 on this one, maybe. I mean, to me, if you have C924, I don't necessarily, unless you just love the batches, I don't know if I would go out and buy another batch. Either way, if you have one, I don't know if I would go buy the other if you don't want to go through stuff that fast. If you want to have both, I think that's great too. If I had one, I don't think I would buy the other. You know what I mean? For personally, I don't think they're
I'm with you.
different
They serve
enough
two
for
different
me
purposes.
to just spend another $80 or whatever.
Here's an interesting thing to that. I actually agree completely what you're saying, but disagree that if I were somebody who wanted to have two great profiles of ECBP, go buy these two and be done.
Oh no, I'm with you there. I think these are both.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think if you could go to so what I said about A125, like I might buy two at Costco for 55.
Yeah.
If I could go and get one of each of these for 55, I would 100% do that over getting two of one.
I just, the nerd in me is like, this is great, sweeter. This is great here. In my head, I'm already blending. I'm already mixing the two and
They
literally this down a little bit. Oh,
there's a ratio there.
Well, there's right, Zach. I mean, there's a complete ratio here. I'm going to play with this, and I'm thinking, like ultimately, A125 is your main because it's got that sweeter profile once come through. So you're probably like at a 60-40, probably. But I would buy these two. I would play with these like individually, taste them, enjoy them, and then mix them, blend, and you could have an experience of a lifetime for, let's just say, under. I mean, what you're 55, and I mean, if you can find this one, probably you're still at like 70-ish,
75.
Come on, dude, $125, 100. I mean, I don't know. My math is not mathing, but whatever, dude.
Hey, that's just what we think. What do you guys think? Have you had both of these? Which one do you prefer, or do you agree? I think I'm out of the A125 because I drank the sample. Thank you, Randy. I drank the whole thing. I can't blend. But if you've had these both, let us know which one you prefer and why. Like, I think it's important to understand.
I got more.
Oh, you got more. Look at those levels. All right,
man. I think these are bangers, man.
Yeah,
both of them are great.
Man. I can't some hate, man. These are good. These are good.
As good as C923 is, and it is. I think in that legendary category of ECBPs, but this isn't that far behind to me. Like I'm happy. I'm happy either way.
Forget about C923.
Everything.
You're paying too much for that if you want to get a bottle today.
Right.
No,
yeah, you're paying
right now.
Right
now, I'd rather pick this up than a backup C923.
This is literally the point I made earlier. Is that when I feel like the whiskey industry feels this urge to compare and diminish what you're trying and having this hot take. We talk about the hot takes. There's a hot take. Why? Like the percentage difference between this one to this one, or C923 to A125, dude, you're talking like a couple percent points. Oh well, they're all good,
right? Yeah, we'll call it bold takes here, right? So we've done a video on rare breed, right? And I've had rare breed from 91 or whatever, the first year they put them out. Excellent, probably one of the top 10 whiskeys easily in my life. I'm not paying for it. I'm going to go get the rare breed on the shelf, right? Because it's good, right? And this is so unattainable, and that's what that C923 is becoming. Where these are sitting on the shelf, no one's talking about them. They're talking about them in a negative way. This is good whiskey. $75, forget it. What are you going to put against this? That's going to be like, wow, so much better.
Yeah, this is such good value, especially if you really enjoy Heaven Hill profile. This is Heaven Hill doing it right, man.
All right.
Thank you, Randy. Bit of surprise here.
I blended. Hold on.
Numerical scores? Because I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Me and Justin.
Oh, wait.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
We did.
I just blended. Mother, you know what her.
Put it together. Send it out to us. Come on.
That was just a guess, but holy shnikes, that's good stuff. All right.
Yeah,
Listen, if you keep that up, people are going to think you didn't have anything to do with Tyler's blend. So you better just.
All right. If we're putting a number on this, 7.1.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm at 7.5. It's just below.
Oh,
they're different profiles.
No,
like
you went
Randy
way
said.
deeper. I thought you'd go. I didn't think you'd be that far apart because you were what? Eight, what were you on?
I was 8.1. I need the sweetness. I need what that brought me to the edge of being uncomfortable drinking it. Like, so I like that.
Damn, dude.
This was
Norm's a
just
sugar
little
daddy.
bit too
Yeah,
rotated.
Yeah, you need a freaking bucket of icing to have with.
That's why I got that new tooth in
C924.
here.
So here's my question: if you didn't have A125 and you had a fresh palate, would this be more sweet to you? That's always the
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I mean,
maybe that's not a fair comparison.
They're so close. Like, so to call out someone that we're all really good friends with, Scott. He probably hasn't bought these.
yeah.
Scott, I'm telling you, C924.
C924 every day, all day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, Norm. Absolutely.
That's right up your alley, man. It's leathery. And I know you like those notes. It's oaky. It's dark. It's rich. It's saturated. If you're a fan of that kind of profile, you get C924. If you want the more sweeter version of that, A125. Both are great. They're very close to me. It's one day I'm going to want one.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Zach is
they're both winners, man. They're both winners to me.
Yeah.
This is my point. I'm walking in the store, the blend. I'm walking in the store. These are both on the shelf. If A125 is on the shelf, I'm going to buy that. If both of them are on the shelf, I'm going to pick the A125. If if A125 is not, I'll get the C924.
Wrong, dude. You buy both and then you blend them.
I have to find both. And they're probably out.
The blend is coming. The
blend's coming.
Samples are coming. I'm blending tonight.
Don't promise.
I thought this would be a great blind sample for you to do, Randy.
What?
A blind sample.
Yeah.
This blend.
I mean, and again, I want to play with the ratio, so I'm not going to send it off right away. But I mean, there is beautiful qualities to all of these. In A124, in B524, and in C924. I mean, they all have something to offer. So this hate that ECBP gets because we have to have some kind of bold take on it, guys, it's good. Buy a bottle, enjoy it, and listen to profiles, listen to tasting notes. And if you like sweeter, listen for those tasting notes when they're talking. Don't listen to their scores and their hot takes. Listen to the tasting notes and find what you're looking for. It's there. It's in the details. God, that was good. Honestly, God, this was really good.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I expected to think these were okay, good.
Yeah,
right.
Justin's over there clanking the glasses. He's like, I'm good.
These are good. I can't. I like them both, man.
All right, let's finish it off, guys.
Yeah, man. Well, with that, guys, stay spirited. We'll see you on the next one.
Spirited.
Stay
Stay spirited, everyone. The blend is key.